Hi, Tiffany Pardue, Retreats Director at Serenity, here with Barbara, the Program Director. Barbara, every time I sit with you in a meeting, I am amazed. More often than not, there are moments where you say, yeah, I just did a quick session on myself. And so today we wanted to sit here and share. I want you to share with everyone watching what that means. I did a quick session on myself. Transformation Prayer Ministry. Tell us.
Well, sometimes it's on the interstate, heading to the office. But this one time that comes to mind as you ask me that is I was prepared for like this moment where I was going to get to be up in front of a group of people and speaking. And I was excited about it.
Okay.
I mean, I could feel a little butterfly, but it was excitement. And so I went up to the front row and sat down, and I was listening to the current speaker, and I was just engaged. And then all of a sudden it hit, like this anxiety, like this debilitating anxiety just like flooded me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just fear, like gripped me, and I thought, I can't do this. I cannot do this, and I used to like tell myself scriptures to try to calm myself down, but I went, wait a minute, TPM. And so I kept my eyes open. I'm looking at the speaker, but the whole time I was doing a session on myself. Thank you, Lord, that he met me there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in that moment, everything shifted, your energy changed, you felt anxiety, fear, and you did a session on myself. So just succinctly, for those that haven't heard of TPM, what does that look like?
Okay. So for myself, I'm asking myself questions like, all right, what am I feeling? It's anxiety and fear. And then, like, what comes to my mind? Like, where have I felt that before? And that association just kicked in, and I immediately went back to another time where I had presented in a church service. And then between the church services, my pastor came to me and told me I had misspoken. Like, I had said something that was inaccurate theology.
Okay.
And I was like, it just cratered me, And so that's the memory where
that was
I
the root. Like he went to that
there
spot.
it was, yeah, because I was feeling, associating, but I wouldn't go anywhere else. I was stuck in that memory. And so I went, okay, this is where I'm supposed to dig. And so as I'm asking myself, okay, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling that? I mean, even found some, like, the fear, yes, but I felt naked, I felt exposed, and as I dug down to why I was feeling that, I even uncovered that I believed I was untrustworthy, and I just kept digging, and it just landed on this belief that I'm a fraud.
Wow,
Yeah,
Barbara.
it was like,
Wow.
it was like excruciating pain to admit that. And all this is happening in these couple of minutes while I'm still looking at the speaker. And so right there in that moment, I'm like, I know that's not true, but gosh, it feels true. Lord, what do you want me to know right there? And he just met me.
Wow.
He met me, and he told me that he created me. I'm not a fraud, and that I made a mistake. It had nothing to do with my character, nothing to do with my identity. And he said, and when you get up to do your part, you're not going alone.
Wow.
He said, I'm trustworthy, I'm genuine, and together we're going to do this. So then I just checked in, to see if there'd been a shift. And I went, does that still feel true that I'm a fraud? I went, no, it's gone. It's gone. And then it was replaced by this, it was excitement. It was like this calm excitement. And so when I finally got up front, I mean, it was just peace. It was just, I was so happy to be there. And it was just, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, I really just appreciate, and you sharing, I have tears in my eyes because that is just such a loving Father to meet with you in that moment, right in the middle of your moment, and come in and invade and take what was the lie, reveal it, give you truth that set you free to be the fullness of Barbara in front of everyone, sharing what it is that you carry. It's just stunning, and he's so faithful and so good. And you're really making me excited about the upcoming TPM 201 Immersive that we have coming up, because I will be there, you will be there in Belleville. We are going to be together, and you are going to unpack TPM 201 in a very succinct environment.
People will leave there being able to do this on themselves.
Have a session. with the Lord.
Yes.
On the highway, in a
Yes.
moment, whatever.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Absolutely.
I'm looking
Mowing
forward
the
to it
grass
and ready.
folding clothes, wherever it is, wherever it comes up.
You can hear from him anywhere, and he can invade with his truth. Well, so beautiful.
Yes.
Well, if you would like to learn how to have a session on yourself and hear from the Lord in a moment, this succinct process that begins with a question, what am I feeling, right? And works all the way through to reveal what is actually true and give the opportunity for you to walk out in truth, whatever is before us. We invite you to come to TPM 201. It'll be taking place at Serenity Retreat Belleville. And so excited to be hosting you and your team and all who are interested in continuing on the transformation prayer ministry journey. Thank you so much for sharing.
Look forward to it also.